My name is Wes, and I've been down this road before. When my son was 2 and before we had our baby girl, my wife Veronica and I shared our lives pretty heavily online, primarily Instagram and YouTube. And under our YouTube channel, Wes and Veronica, I started creating content under what was called Dad Tech. So parenting is already hard in and of itself. So my job with Dad Tech is to make that a little bit easier. If we can only use technology and harness the power of it to make our lives a little bit easier as parents, then why not? If I'm able to help you, then I've done my job. With Dad Tech, I had 2 main goals: to review the tech that made parenting easier, and to also play my part in helping to change the narrative of what Black fatherhood actually looks like. So as a dad, husband, and a creator, I wanted to give myself a second chance at YouTube. It's been 3 years since my last video post, and this time I want to create for myself and highlight all the things that dads love. For this specific episode, I want to talk about tech. I had every intention to start with a lighthearted approach to the gear that dads love, but with all that's going on with the unjustified and untimely deaths of our Black Americans, it just didn't feel right. On one hand, I wanted to still meet my self-appointed deadlines of getting back into posting consistently, and on the other hand, I realized that part of being a dad also means addressing issues that directly affect your family. Siri Shortcuts are a powerful feature that were introduced in iOS 12. They allow your apps to work directly with Siri with functions that run based on time, location, and other prompts. I first saw a practical example of this on TikTok. Most importantly, it can help you if and when you are alone and you get pulled over and immediately need to safely contact any loved ones.
Here's a shortcut that's a must-have, and let me tell you what it is. Here we just go to Shortcuts, and this is the basic layout. Josh, what the heck are you talking about? This is how you build a shortcut. So this one is named Police. So I can tell Siri to run this shortcut right when I get pulled over. And then I can set my phone down, do whatever. What this shortcut does is it sends a text message saying, hey, I'm getting pulled over by the cops. I'll send you a recording of it all afterwards to a recipient of your choice. From there, it enables the back camera to take a video. So your rear camera is rolling, it sends out the text message, and then afterwards, it's going to send the video and the current date to the recipient of your choice. Now, this was built by one of my buddies, so there it is right there, add untrusted shortcut, but this is how you make it. You can make it yourself. I think this is really, really important, especially with everything going on right now. We can all benefit by this running in the background, and it's incredibly simple.
While it's true that being a Black dad is just one of the many things that define me, which is something I celebrate, I don't want it to be the only thing that you see. Like all humans, I am many things, or many layers. I wanted to start this channel because creating positive images of Black fatherhood is the best way I know how to educate. This also doesn't mean that there aren't any other fathers from other backgrounds that aren't amazing as well. I'm not saying that. One of my good friends at work introduced me to a podcast called Passing Through with Neka J, who writes so beautifully, I might add. And she said something that profoundly altered my way of thinking. And I'm paraphrasing, it's been done before, but not by you. This quote is a constant reminder that even though there are millions of creative voices, no one can sound like you. There's power in that. So I'm choosing to tell my story, to share with you what Black fatherhood looks like. I just happen to do it through the lens of tech reviews.